Alrighty. Now we're going to go to the first step of the process. Two cans of seafoam. Good stuff. First can, put straight in to the gas tank. Full can, pour the whole thing in, all of it. Once you're done with that, get rid of that. And take the other can. And we're going to put half of that straight into the oil. Now you'll have to kind of eyeball things, just until you can get about level or so. Can's level, it's about halfway gone. But you'll pour half of the second can straight into the crankcase. Why do you do that? So you clean out the oil. And then you drive for a couple hundred miles and then you change your oil. So I'm about to head out to my job interview this morning and we'll see you after a little bit. Alrighty. Alright, we're just about finished with the 200-mile drive part of the seafoam process. If you remember earlier, we put the full can of seafoam into the gas tank, filled up the fuel tank, went down, poured another half of a can into the oil, right into the crankcase. And now we are at, I don't know if you can see it, 229 miles, which I'm going a little bit further than what I normally will, but that's just because I've been driving around all day. I just drove down to Columbia and back and driving all over. I just got a new job, so it's been hectic. But we are almost back to my house where we're going to drain the oil out and do the rest of the fun with the breather intake with the rest of the seafoam. And we'll show you that here in a second. Alright, we're heading home from the parts store. Got our Wix filter, and the Royal Purple oil is in the back. And some of you might ask, well, why are you using a Wix filter and why are you using a Royal Purple oil? And it's easy. When I still had my 94 Z28 Camaro, I did, I believe, 17 oil changes in just under 6 months during one of my racing seasons, and sent samples of every single one off to Blackstone Labs to have them do an analysis on the oil. And basically the combination of a Wix filter with Royal Purple oil, was the best combination that I had. Mobil 1 oil was up there, AMSOIL oil was up there pretty well. Other than that, Redline was up there too, but Redline is expensive as hell, so I wouldn't recommend getting that. As far as the filters go, the Royal Purple filter worked really well. The Wix filter did really well. The Mobil 1 filter did really well, and the AMSOIL filter did really well as the Purelator Pure 1 filter. Those 5 or 6 filters that I just said are some of the best filters on the market today. The K&N filter is another great one as well that I use. K&N filter, AMSOIL filters, those ones are a little bit pricier than others. Sometimes Mobil 1 can. I know a lot of AutoZones and Advanced Auto stores and everything, they run deals on Mobil 1 oil and Mobil 1 filter products and everything. You can get 5 quarts or whatever it is plus a filter for $20, and that's great. I choose Royal Purple and Wix. That's my personal preference. You don't have to. Anyway, back to the subject at hand. We are just about back to the house, and we are currently sitting at, make this corner here, almost 250 miles. And like I said before, 250 miles is, I've gone 350 miles with seafoam in the crankcase. I don't advise it just because of the nature of the beast. It's one of those, you can have too much of a good thing. But we are pulling into my house right now, and looks like the sprinkler's done sprayed, so I don't have to worry about getting wet. But I am going to go inside and change clothes real quick, because I'm still wearing, decent clothes, whatever, from my job interview that I had this morning. And it's also going to give me a chance to let the engine cool down, because I was just driving 100 and some odd miles, and I'm very sure that the engine is very hot right now. So we're going to let that cool down. We're going to go inside, upload a couple of these videos to the computer real quick, because I'm running out of hard drive space, and we'll be back in a minute.